Hey guys, it's March 31st still. It's about midnight. The storm is ramping up to be pretty nasty. So far, we're just getting tornado watches. No warnings yet, but the sirens are going off. There's a lot of wind. It's pretty gross out, so might be a long night. I'm really hoping the chicken coops and beehives are okay. I didn't get one beehive strapped down very well. I put some stuff on top of it. Hopefully it'll be okay, so we'll see how everything turns out in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Today is April 1st. The storms last night blew through pretty quick. There was definitely some tornadoes in Indiana, but thankfully we didn't get much damage here. I'm actually glad they didn't put all the siding up on my barn the other day. But anyway, it's a little bit before 6 right now. The post office called and the chicks are here. I really should have gotten them yesterday, so I hope they're all alive and doing okay. So I'm pulling in right now. Gonna pick them up and then get them home and settled in. And there they are. So, noisy little things. That's good. At least it means there's some still alive in there. One thing I am really thankful for is when these guys were shipping, the weather was perfect. It's been 50, 60s. It's actually 51 degrees right now. At least that's what my car's saying. I haven't actually looked at the weather, but that's great shipping weather for them. Much better. It could have been, 30, 25. It could have been anything. So really thankful that it's been warm for their sake. They all look good. Good morning, y'all. Today is April 2nd, and I'm heading over to the elementary school, and me and the teacher are going to get this incubator and all the eggs set up. Eggs are in hand, and got the new incubator and the old incubator, and we're going to get her set up. And the project is on. So in 21 days, the chicks will be hatching, and then they're gonna keep them for about a month, and then I'll pick them up about the last day of school. So I've just opened up this queen cage. She was still in there. I popped the sugar block, but she wasn't coming out, so I went ahead and just ripped the screen for her. So I might need to rip it a little bit more. There's been a few that have come out, but not the queen yet. So now I'm over at the white hive. I just saw a bee fly in with some nice yellow pollen on her legs in there, so that's awesome to see. I'm gonna go ahead, crack this one open, and make sure the queen is out of her queen cage. And if not, gotta let her out so she can get to work. This queen is out, so they're in there working. Take this piece of tape out. I kind of knocked the hive, and the bees did not like that. Sorry, bees. So the white hive here is already building comb like crazy. The reason why that super wasn't wanting to go on is because they'd already kind of built this up underneath. I think I got most of it and it was able to close all right, but that's pretty impressive. And of course, what do I see when I took the tape off that was holding that queen on there? A little black speck? That's a varroa mite. Good morning, y'all. Today is April 3rd, and let's go check out the barn. Making some good progress. They're still working on the roof, but all the trusses are up. Now they're just kind of bracing it up a little more. The chickens are not a fan of these two birds flying around. About 3 birds. Hey y'all, today is April 4th. I was doing a little bit of farm sitting again for my friend, so I got all the critters finished up there, and I'm gonna go ahead and jump over to my property now, see if they're working on the barn. It's kind of a hit and miss day again on the weather, so I don't know if it'll work out, but maybe they're there. It's just now starting to sprinkle. It's only 9 o'clock. I also have a customer meeting me out here, so she'll have the award for being the first customer to buy eggs out at the farm. They're starting to get the roof on, you guys. Super exciting. Roof's about done, and looks like they're going to do the door. They've got it all framed out. They've got a crew of 6 today too, so moving a little quicker. So the crew just left for the day. Got a bunch done. They got all the windows and doors. It's one of the windows up top there. Coming together really quick. Kind of got a trash pile going. A bunch of just scrap. And the stairs. Got a little start on over here. Oh, that's slick. But gonna go up there and then it's gonna dump out for the second story somewhere in the middle. And yeah, that's it. So I figure they probably left this open for a little bit of light in here. But I'm really happy with how it's looking. So this barn is a 24 by 36 with 2 stories. I built up versus out just because I didn't want a really large barn footprint on the property, because it's not a massive property by any means, so I didn't want to be, you know, taken up by gravel and a barn. So this will give me plenty of room to work with here. It's pretty neat seeing it all together. They said they'll be done with it tomorrow, which is cool. I think tomorrow's gonna rain though. I don't know if they know that, but that would be pretty neat. All of it's inside work for the most part that they've got left, so it's pretty exciting. Some really nice chunks of clover coming up. So I have some good news to report. I have officially been accepted into my first farmer's market. So I am super excited for that. It starts up in June and goes through, I think it's the first or second week in September. So I'm looking forward to getting involved in that and just growing the business. Howdy y'all, today is April 6th. I just got a call saying that the Amish are mostly done with my barn. The second floor is in as well as the stairs, so we'll take a look at that here in a little bit. They had called me yesterday to see if they'd come out, but we had some really bad storms coming in yesterday afternoon, so they didn't get to finish it up then, but it looks like it's mostly done today, so that's cool. Right now I'm at Home Depot. I'm gonna go ahead and buy a mower really quick just before they start selling out of a lot of them, because it is springtime. It's been a big debate of whether or not I should get a tractor or a mower, and honestly I've been weighing the pros and cons back and forth for a long time now, and I think it's probably just best if I get a mower. I don't think I need a tractor. It's just a lot of power, it's a lot of money, and it's just going to be cutting grass. Sure, I could find uses for a tractor if I had one, but practicality, I really just need to cut grass. There's not that much else I need to do out there. Ideally, a bush hog would cut that pasture nicer. A mower's only gonna get 4.5 inches tall. That's the longest it'll cut. So it's not ideal, but you know, for the price point, the power, I think a mower is just the smarter choice right now. If I had a lot of acreage or a lot of livestock or something, I think I could justify a tractor a little easier. But right now, I just can't. So I think a mower will be perfect for everything that I'm planning on doing for the next few years out there. So I'm gonna go look at some really quick and buy one. All right, y'all, I bought a mower. So I went with a 0-turn. I'll show you guys some more once I actually get it back home. My dad and I are gonna come pick it up with the trailer later today. But right now, let's go out to the barn and see what it's looking like. This is super cool, you guys. I love it. Let's go check out the upstairs. Only thing is it is a little bit of a mud pit in here. It's disgusting. Oh my gosh, this is so cool, you guys. This is massive. I love it. This is just fantastic. There's a panel over there. They'd actually messed up one of them and cut it wrong, so they've got to run back out and do that one. But other than that, the outside is done, which is a cool feeling. The garage door is not here yet. I think that's it though. So it's getting really close to completely done. I don't know when the garage door will be in. Hopefully they'll be out and get this siding though. There was a bird in here earlier. I am just in awe, you guys. I cannot believe this is my barn. It's amazing. You know, I am also really surprised with how much wood. Some of this is scrap, but there are some really nice pieces in there still. But over here, I mean, there's a bunch of metal pieces, another pile of metal pieces. But look at all that wood. That's a ton of wood. And those are big, long pieces too. We've also got a bunch of extra timber locks, screws, fasteners, a whole bunch. So there's a ton of scrap here to even do some more with. And that's not even outside yet. Let me show you that stuff. So I got 3 really nice long boards there. Some nice, really thick boards. A couple more of the floor pieces. All of this. And a little bit of scrap out here in trash that I'm gonna pick up. All of this, just extra wood stacked up on each other. I even got a few more pieces from the floor in there, which is just, that is crazy how much extra you get. So I kind of cleaned up everything around here, picked up about 101 water bottles, but it looks pretty good. The inside of the barn is a muddy trash pit, so I wouldn't want to touch that today. My mom just left. She was out here checking it out. My dad's here as well, and we're hooking the trailer up to the truck, and then we're gonna go grab my mower. Well, y'all, the mower ain't starting. The battery is actually hooked up backwards, so we fixed that and it's still not catching. We think it might have killed the battery, so I'm gonna take it out, put a new one in. If it doesn't start, then I'm not getting it. Well, y'all, I'm not going home with a mower today. It didn't start, new batteries, nothing worked. It's a pretty bad sign. Just for that that mower in general, I think. So I got my money back, got refunded. I was looking at a couple other models there. Probably go back tomorrow morning and get one. I have got to get the chickens done. It's about 7:45. The sun's gonna be going down here soon. I want to get them done. I didn't let them out yesterday because it was really rainy and gross, so I want to make sure they get out today. This is a much better day for the chickens to run around. Yesterday was just gross. Just pulled up and there's a dog out here messing with my Americanas. So let's see what this is about. Looks like a husky or something. Take this just in case. Hey! Knock it off! At least he looks friendly, he just wants to play with him. Go! Get out! That's what I thought. At least he took off. Oh, don't have my boots on. Wasn't planning on coming out here yet. You alright, chickens? Oh, that's a nice way to wake up in the morning. Poor chickens. Well, dog aside, good morning everybody. Today is April 7th. That dog's gone though. Hopefully he doesn't come back. Seemed friendly enough, just wants to play with chickens, so he's gone. Anyways, I'm about to sell some eggs and then we'll run out and check out the barn. Maybe it's a little dry, I can do a little bit of work out there. I also have to get some chicken feed today, so that's kind of what's on the agenda. The chicks are doing pretty good so far. Eating and drinking good. I did have one dead one this morning, so far one dead before it even got here. And then one just died probably late last night or early this morning. But everybody else seems to be doing all right. So I ordered a bunch of stuff from Bee Company last week. Came yesterday. I just hadn't had time to open it up and look at everything yet. So I only had one screen bottom board. I needed another one. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this painted. One coat done, do a couple more coats on it, and then we'll call it good, and I will pop it on the cedar hive tomorrow. So I noticed one of the chicks limping around a little bit, and one of the wood shavings actually gave him a splinter, so I'm gonna pull that out real quick for him. That was weird with that chick earlier. I'd never had one get a splinter from wood chips. I didn't put anything on it, so hopefully it'll be all right. Out here, it looks like that dog came back. And you can see some paw prints. It doesn't look like he really did many circles. I think he just knocked the net down, came in here, sniffed around, probably freaked the chickens out a little bit. Then he stopped here and turned back around and left. So I don't know whose dog that is, unless the neighbor's got another dog. I'm not really seeing any damage from that dog, just a couple little paw prints. There's no digging, no ripping of anything. It doesn't even look like he ran laps around the coop. Probably just heard some chickens, sniffing them, thought they were cool. He took off as soon as I came out earlier, even though it does seem like he came back, but he didn't do anything. He might have just freaked the chickens out a little bit. I didn't have anything electrified. I haven't in a long while, mostly because they turned it off over winter because it just wasn't getting enough sun because there's a solar powered Energizer. I might look at getting that hooked back up though. These chickens will be leaving very soon though. Hopefully in the next couple weeks. We'll see how it all works out. The plan for tomorrow is to get in the beehives. Typically Saturdays were beehive days, just a convenient day. They might not be Saturdays for long because the farmers market will be starting up here in a couple months, and I have a feeling Saturdays are gonna be really busy, so might move beehive days to Friday. We'll see how it works, but I am gonna get into these guys next time.